Hey guys, my name is Beckett. So let's talk Call of Duty World War II, PC, beta, all that stuff, thoughts, how I feel about the game. Is it going forward? Are we going backwards? So let's figure that all out. So let's get started, guys. Alright, so we got the COD beta. I don't even know where to talk about it. It's COD. It's COD. I don't know what we want to say. It's fun, it's a casual shooter. It's ultra casual shooter. It's kind of, I don't know, it's not really moving anywhere like other games. But before we get into that, let's get into like how it performs, how it's playing, how it feels and stuff like that. So performance wise on PC, it's running pretty amazing. I was having stuttering issues at first, but I don't have a super computer, so I realized, oh, all the settings were maxed, so I turned it down to like high, and it's running, it's performing fairly well. Hit registration, everything feels really nice. I really don't have any complaints. I mean, that engine and that netcode, it's the same netcode we've been using for 10 years, so it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be right or where we want it to be, so that's how that's going. When we go into gameplay and stuff like that, it's nice to be on boots on the ground, but it's, I don't know, it's nice, but it's still like, we still have the same meta. The game really hasn't changed that much. It's the same weapons that we used, and they really haven't done anything to innovate too much. The one thing I don't like is the perk system. Not even the perk, but the gun perk system. This is the one thing that I have a big gripe with Call of Duty about, is that the quick draw. There's certain perks in games, and there's certain perks on guns that you have to have, or you just can't use the gun. And I feel like quick draw, if you don't put that on your gun every time, you put yourself at a disadvantage. So either give quick draw to every gun or take it out of the game, because it's kind of one of those things. I've seen it in like WoW and other games where like there's just a certain skill, a certain perk you have to pick, because if you don't pick it, you're disadvantaging yourself. They should never put that into the system. It should be built into, whether it's a weapon, whether it's a class or something. It should just be a baseline thing, So other than that, they got red dot and stuff, which just doesn't make sense for Call of Duty. But I think they just want to put, it's kind of future Call of Duty players. It's not like when I grew up. When I started playing COD, I think I was like 13 or 14, and I think this was even before multiplayer. It was the original one on PC. So, and I grew up through it, but I think boots on the ground, they're trying to breathe life into a game that really is not there, like they're not changing the game. Nothing's new. I mean, when you look at other games on PC that are so more advanced, so much more fun to play, even like a game that's not super advanced, but it's like you got Destiny. Call of Duty just has a shooting element, just has that multiplayer. There's the campaign, which you don't buy Call of Duty for a campaign. How many people actually buy Call of Duty for the campaign? I can't really say that, but it will be nice to be on the beaches of Normandy. But back to my point is that no one's buying it for the campaign. There's not really any other content. You're gonna have the same guns, and there's not gonna be any like special guns really. I mean, if they're trying to say we're gonna stick to realistic, even though they have red dot, you're gonna have your Russian weapons, you're gonna have your American weapons, and you're gonna have your German weapons. Maybe they'll throw Italian weapons in or something like that, but in the long run, we're not really gonna see nothing drastic. Hopefully they don't do super drastic. So overall, that's how I feel about the gun perks. And the guns, they feel great. Everything shoots fine, shoots great. Feels like the snipers feel like they're a little overpowered. Like you can just spam them, like at least on PC. Maybe they need to change things between PC and console. I don't know how you guys are doing on console, let me know. But when I shoot, I think there's one that's a semi-auto sniper. I can't remember the name off the top of my hand or my head, but when you shoot it, it doesn't move, so you can just spam that thing like like it's the M1 Grand. It's kind of hilarious. But otherwise, all the other guns are pretty balanced. M1 Grand, quick kill, but it's 2 shots, and you really don't have that much backup reserve ammo. And then the SMGs are just gonna kill it every time. Every SMG I use, I was destroying with. You got the PPSH, the grease gun. That's the only ones I've played so far. I mean, I've put like a few hours into the game. That's it. Just want to test it out. Like the aim assist, I think they just need to take aim assist totally out of PC. I don't care if you use the controller, but don't like try to game the system and use those, what are they called, like Zim, whatever, where you can just use a mouse but give it aim assist. It kind of ruins the whole thing, because there were just some questionable shots. I'm like, unless you're just like a super god player COD, then I'll give it to you. But there's just some shots, like how are you lining up snipes like that and getting like these drag scopes on a mouse? Some people are probably just amazing at computer games and I'm just not, you know. But it just felt like that. I don't feel like aim assist has a place on PC at all, ever. So moving forward with that, women, I guess there was no problem. I didn't even see a woman. It didn't really bother me with multiplayer if there is. It's like, it's a Call of Duty game. What do you expect? Don't get all breaks to immersion. There's no immersions in a Call of Duty game anymore, unless you're playing the campaign, and I can understand that. But the one thing that really bugged me was, what was it? The uniforms. Like you can't tell or differentiate between the enemy uniforms and the friendly uniforms, because sometimes they would shoot and it looks like an enemy, like it looks like the helmet of a German, and it's a friendly. And then sometimes I wouldn't shoot and it would be an enemy and it doesn't even look like it. So I don't know, with all these different uniforms you can't tell who is who, what team is what on all previous CODs, except, you know, like the latest ones. But you know, all the other Call of Duty, even the like the modern era ones, they all had certain uniforms, so you could tell. But it's so like they're all kind of the same but different. So like there's a, what was a shotgun player that's running around and he straight up looks like a German, you know. And I was on German side, so I didn't even shoot him, and he just blasted me in the face. And I guess he was American. I couldn't tell. It is what it is, you know. So I think, did I cover everything? We got the women, the uniforms. It's good gunplay. It's fun, but I don't know, guys. Just to break it down, I really want to buy this game unless you're a big COD enthusiast. But it's kind of a step backward. We got the divisions. That's kind of nice, but it's just like they're taking stuff away instead of breathing more life into it and give it to us. I think we're starting to see like the end of the road, and I know people have been saying this for a long time, but I believe this truly is the end of the road for COD, because it can't really go anywhere. I complained about jetpacks, but now they're gone. It's like it kind of was the only thing that was breathing life. It was giving them something new. So yeah, that's alright, but it does run great on PC. The last thing I want to mention is I didn't notice any anti-cheat, and I'm kind of big on this. You know, the percentage of cheaters and hackers on PC is so small. It's probably like 1% of 1%, but you still need good anti-cheat because people will run in and do it. And Call of Duty on PC has a bad track record for doing this. You'll see a lot of cheaters on a lot of the Call of Duties. If you even go like, if you try to play the old ones like Modern Warfare 2, you're going to run into a hack lobby eventually. You're going to run into, I think Infinite Warfare was really bad for it too. I felt like it was, I think I just sucked at the game, but I could be wrong. But you just run into a lot of hackers and stuff. And so being that, what was it, Modern Warfare Remastered, that one, it was hacked too. So, and it's the same company that did Modern Warfare Remastered is doing the port for the World War II. So hopefully it doesn't end up like that, and we'll see something better, something newer, something that works, so we can, like the Steam overlay that Black Ops 3 had, something so we can report to Steam and they can get back banned and we never have to see them again. They're done, they can't play the game, and if they want to play the game they need to drop another $60 on this and make a new Steam account. That's where we gotta stop there. Just end it, you know, because it just kind of, it hurts the PC community so bad. So like I said, I would buy it if it goes on sale, but I think I'm gonna skip this year unless I find out that the campaign is so amazing. But it's got to be more than like 3 or 4 hours. Come on, I'm not wasting $60 on that. I'm not wasting $60 on that, and I'm not, you know, it's just not, it's not gonna be worth it for me in the long run. I don't see myself playing this for a year straight, and kind of just feel like the whole game of Call of Duty is petering out. There's not really anywhere they can go with it unless they just reboot the whole series completely, get away from everything and just try something totally new. Kind of like what Respawn did, you know, like they should have took a clue. Activision didn't want to listen. They made their money for the past 10 years, but all good things must come to an end, guys, you know. So have a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying COD. It's a fun game, loving playing it, but like I said, it's not worth the $60 price tag anymore. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.